Hey guys, I the funniest thing ever. In a dream state, artificial dream state, they were setting up all these scenarios about trying to set up, instigate situation where to know how I feel about something. Okay, and and that what they do. They always set up a scenario and to see how you're gonna respond to this. But they are missing one link. The 144,000 when you are chosen. So all of us, we are fighting for that position to serve God, right? When you are chosen, the 144,000, God will choose a king dragon, a king dragon that will receive orders from God to do things. Basically, when you receive orders, Christus, Sophia, and or Tiamat, and or Venus also. Okay, people forgetting Venus is male and female. You know, so the why the Christus Sophia is Venus is male and female. This planet Venus is both 144,000 embody male and female aspects, divine masculine, divine feminine, So, anyhow, when the 144,000 chosen, when God chooses them, he chooses an army, and then he would choose a king dragon that will rule over the 144,000. Okay? But so instead of these people wasting their time trying to see what the king dragon would do, you know, the king dragon will receive orders from God to do things, because the testing, when you are chosen as a king dragon, the testing is over. Testing period is over. Basically, God make the decision on that king dragon that is gonna govern over the 144,000. Okay, you think of it, king of kings, but the ruling of the 144,000 being delegated from directly from God. All these orders to do things on earth is going to be coming from God. It's not coming from an individual. It's not coming from me. It's not coming from anybody else. It's coming from God. Whatever God says, it will be. So whoever going to be chosen from us, 144,000, you have to understand that, if you want something done, yeah, you go through God. You say, you ask God for whatever you want to see done. But God make the decisions in the end. When the decision comes from God, it comes to you, and that's how it works. You cannot really abuse of power, and the abuse of power is not something God would like. And also, God does not like to act hasty or make decisions out of anger or out of fear or out of rage or out of personal vendetta against anybody. It's not going to be like that. So you have to understand that. If you were given the authority and dominion over the kingdom of earth and kingdom of heaven, you are not supposed to abuse the power you were given. Okay? So, and that's how you align yourself with God. You align yourself with the Maker. You allow the Christus Sophias to rule. Okay? To allowing this aspect of you to kind of do the right thing, by God. Okay? Do not be influenced by anybody on earth. Okay? Do not let anybody on earth influence your decisions. So you cannot act out of emotion. You do not act out of emotion, out of rage, anger, fear, any of that. And because it's very destructive. And that have destroyed, Adam. Adam, who's, he acted out of rage before, you know. So, anyhow, do not be that person, okay? And let them, these people are they're putting me through this dream state and trying to see if I'm chosen, what I will do, And the missing link is not up to me. It's not up to me. It's up to God. I report to God. I report to God if I'm chosen. You understand? It's not me doing. It's God doing. You understand? So anyhow, that's a missing link. These people are wasting their time. So you would think they will stop their targeting before that day comes, but they're still doing horrible things, Hey, it's your free will, okay? But if I'm chosen, the first prayer I would pray, I would ask God for justice against all who attacked me, attacked my family, attacked 144,000, attacked 144,000, attacked humanity. That's what I'll do, and then up to God to decide your fate. If I'm chosen, you understand, guys. We just have to strive to serve God, okay? To be chosen, okay? And, even King Dragon, he's not going to put people, 144,000 in harm's way, but we're not here to make hasty decisions, being influenced by anybody. But that's the only thing I wanted to get to you guys. You need to understand that. That's what you need to do. And your divinity will be activated. You'll be very powerful. You'll be very powerful. You can, you emanate power. You emanate power and dominion of God. You understand? You will be very powerful. Nobody could stand against you. Okay? No one. Okay? When you have to get yourself in that mindset, do not be afraid of anyone. God with you, When God is with you, nothing will, nothing, I mean nothing, not one thing in the world can harm you or touch you or do any of that. So anyhow, I hope these people will stop their targeting before that day comes, because when that guy comes, the God in a driving seat, okay? So let them waste their time putting you in a trance, a dream state, artificial, stupid dream state, trying to figure things out when in reality it's not up to us. It's, you know, don't waste your time with us, We are serving God, okay? This is what I'm going to be doing, serving God. I'm not going to be serving no one. Nobody's going to influence me, okay? And let them waste their time. Let them waste their time on me or anybody else, Guys, God is with you. Remember that. Okay? All right. So do not be afraid. This is all artificial dreams and artificial state of mind. Okay? It's not real. Okay? When you understand that, then you understand your power. Have a good afternoon.